Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Self Love Sanctuary. Hey, MS. Hey, Geo. Hey, HB3. Did I say hey, MS? Tiff, you know you supposed to bed in bed. Get off. AV ain't gonna be here tonight because she gotta work. Hey, C. Scott, Run. Glad you're here. So I ain't gonna have nobody to pick on. I might have to just pick on Tiff and MS then. I don't know, maybe HP3. I'm gonna find somebody to I'll find somebody to bother tonight. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on, and then we are out of here, gang. All right. Hey, Tanaya. She's an MS card. You first, Tiff. Hey, who was that? Yeah, this motherfucker gonna clock into the reader and say, I don't feel safe here. Well, then get your ass home if you don't feel safe. Nobody is over there making nobody click on this live. Ain't shit even happen. I ain't even said nothing yet. Motherfucker talking about I don't feel safe here. Did it say Joe Space? What the heck? People crazy. Hate be their own worst enemy. All right, let's see. Let's get it. All right, what do you have for the collective, please? Okay. Overall energy, 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So you could be contemplating right now. Some of you could be thinking like, if all the losses and the betrayal and all the hardships you went through, is it all going to be worth it in the end? Hey, Minister Squirrel. Somebody's thinking about it like, man, have all the losses and all that shit been worth it? Like, all the pain and heartache I went through, has it all been worth it? Worth what I have now? That's what somebody could be thinking about. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's looking low-key like it is. Like you had to take some losses to get you out of a certain space or to make you stronger with the Strength card. But I feel like even though somebody feels stronger, they just don't care for how this strength came about. Yeah. Somebody's like, damn, man, I went through this, I went through that. Yeah, I'm out of this, I'm out of that space. I'm wiser and I'm stronger in certain other areas. Hey, Miss Goddess One, I'm stronger in other areas, but was it worth it? Was the pain worth it? Was the loss worth it? Was the, betrayal, the backstabbing, the people I had to leave behind, like everything I had to get rid of, and has it all been worth it? So somebody's at a really pivotal moment in their life where they're about to make some huge decisions with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And they just like, man, I hope all this shit gonna be worth it. All these sacrifices I'm making with the 10 of Swords, I just really hope this shit is gonna be worth it. Because with the Strength card, somebody's giving it they all. And with the Strength card being the number 8 here, it's like somebody's like, I hope this shit lasts a long time. I hope I don't have to do this shit no more.
Even better. Get out there.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be worth it. 9 of Swords in reverse. You're not going to have to worry about the same things over and over again. I think with the Strength card, though, you're just going to have to kind of like get acclimated to this new lifestyle. Spirit says you don't have to worry about everything. 10 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. Like everything ain't your problem. Everything is, it's not that serious. Or you might want to say this to people like, dang, it ain't that serious. Like with the ten of wands in reverse, nine of swords in reverse, yeah, bottom of the deck is the justice. You probably want to tell somebody that too. Like, man, it's not that serious. But with the justice though, I feel like everything you've been worried about, been put through, there's gonna be justice in the end. You're not gonna have to worry about the same shit anymore. You're gonna see that the trials and tribulations that you've been through, they have been worth it with the justice in the upright here. You know, things are about to balance out in your life, and you know this. You know this. I just think you coming to an end with this Ten of Wands in reverse because it goes back to the 9. So I feel like you coming to the end of a cycle. You just tired. Like, just think of it like you running a marathon, and you get into the last couple miles of that marathon. You like, man, I'm fucking tired. But you like, no, I only got 2 miles left. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I gotta push through these last 2 miles. I feel like just push through these last 2 miles, and you're gonna see the payoff is gonna be good. And the thing about marathons, people who don't run marathons or who haven't, who are just not into that, they may not see the importance or the significance of it. But the people who train and get their body ready for these marathons, it's important to them. You know, with the Ten of Wands in reverse, so it's important to you that you make it through this last, 2 laps or whatever it is, that you cross this milestone. It's important to you. It's something with the Justice card, Major Arcana here, that you have to set right with yourself. So it's very important to you. It has nothing to do with anybody else with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Like, some people set goals in their life to prove something to other people. I feel like the goals that you have set in your life is to prove something to you about you. Your willpower, your staying power, your tenacity, your smarts, your ability to complete things, your ability to plant seeds and see them grow. It's so personal for you right now. Okay? All right, let's see. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups in the upright position with the 3 of Cups in reverse. So, here we go. Somebody wants to reunite with you, but I don't feel like it's a safe thing to do. I don't think so. Somebody may want to like partner up with you again. I don't feel like the apology is sincere though. Like, because Spirit just said that somebody is going to try to like merge lives with you or be a part of your soul tribe again or something like that. But it's not genuine with the 3 of Cups in reverse. And it's like, it's almost as if somebody wants to see if like they can still get that, hey T, if they can still get that offering from you, that cup from you, that camaraderie from you, that connection from you again. Even though with the 3 of Cups in reverse, they've been loyal to you, disloyal to you in the past. Spirit is saying 9 of Pentacles in the upright, no. Don't reunite with these people or this person or this group of people. Stay in your own lane with the 9 of Pentacles. Stay doing what you're doing for yourself. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Because, yeah, this person is, whoever these people are, or this person, court card energy, they could be bitter. It's something going sour in their life, and they want to reconnect to you with the Knight of Cups because you could be like a good luck charm to somebody. Somebody like loves how your ability to like stand on your own but still be emotionally available with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, but whoever this is that wants to reconnect, they're bitter. They have a really ugly spirit about them. They don't know how to talk to people. They're very distrusting of others because they don't trust themselves. They don't trust their own thoughts and intuition. It's like you are in this Nine of Pentacles. Like everything you worked hard for is finally coming into fruition. You shouldn't allow this person back in. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this might be somebody that they pretend like they have something to offer you, but they honestly don't. You're being called to stay on the path that you're on right now. Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. Yeah, here's the apology right here. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. So this is an insincere apology by someone who's emotionally damaged or emotionally immature. Yeah. So this is an insincere apology with the Eight of Swords. This apology is only to get you stuck back somewhere. I don't know where because I don't know your life, but this is like a half-ass apology just to get you back entrapped in some kind of mental game, mental space, victim mindset. So, you know, you could do what you want, you grown, but this doesn't look like an apology you need to accept. Not with the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. No. You've been doing fine without this apology this whole time. So why does it matter that someone's going to offer you this half-ass apology now? Because with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Swords, this is someone who will apologize but then blame you for their actions in the same sentence. And then it gets you back stuck in your head like, well, did I really do that? This is not time to gaslight yourself. You're on the right track. Okay? This is somebody who's just coming to be a distraction. They don't have anything to offer you with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Nothing. Nothing at all. Except mind games with the Eight of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse. So they're going to like, this is like half-ass caring about you to the point where you're questioning, does this person really care about me? Do they really have any compassion for me? You know? So with the Knight of Pentacles, stay the course. You've come way too far. You've built yourself up with the Nine of Pentacles. And, I mean, you've gone this long without the apology. So you're definitely not about to go off track just to take in some half-ass apology. Okay, yeah, bottom of the deck here. Hey, Lily Cat, I was literally just thinking how you been doing. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So this could just be, if this is romantic with the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Five of Wands, this could just be somebody who like wants you to be in their roster. Somebody likes the feeling of having people vying for their attention or fighting for them or competing to be number one in their life with the Knight of Pentacles. You don't have time for that with the Nine of Pentacles. You got better things to do. That's good, Lily Cat. Thanks for tapping in tonight. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, you've been on your path. You've been doing what you got to do, getting shit done. Stay in that energy. Don't let nobody bring you into that conflict or confusion with the Five of Wands. This is not the time to compete with anybody. This is not the time to even give any attention or energy to someone who is in some weird competitive space with you. I don't know. You right, Share Bear 79. You damn right. Yeah, so yeah. Apology comes with changed behavior. And it don't look like this is change with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse. This is just somebody being like, okay, I'm sorry, dang. Or like, I need to go get good with collective because they're beneficial. You could be seen as very beneficial to somebody with the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles too. Oh, congratulations, Lisa. I'm glad you graduated. I knew you would. I knew you would do it. Yeah. You're seen as, you're very beneficial. Even with the Five of Wands, if someone tries to make you, you're welcome. Even if someone tries to bring some type of confrontation towards you to make you feel like you're not, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify this Five of Wands. What's this Five of Wands, please? Shout out to everybody for liking the video. I appreciate you. All right, what's this Five of Wands, please? Okay. The Four of Swords in reverse. So, there's a, hey D'Angela, there's an energy around you, like, so there's a restless energy around you. And this is the type of energy where if they're restless, they're going to go out into the world and create restlessness amongst everybody else. Like, somebody don't know how to be discontent on their own. Like, they have to, oh, I feel this way. Five of Wands. I got to be out in the world and make everybody else around me feel this way too. It's almost passive aggressive with the Four of Swords in reverse, because it's kind of like, I'm going to pretend like I'm chilling and I'm cool and I'm chill, even though I'm not, but I'm still going to give some type of confrontation or some type of pushback to the people around me who could actually be at peace. The Fool in reverse. This is why this person is stuck in the same cycles. Nothing new is happening in their life, or Spirit says there. So this is more than one person with the Five of Wands. So this is like a group of people who just kind of like drama bond. Like, all of them are discontent. All of them are fucked up in the head. None of them have mental peace. None of them, you know, they all in some weird competition with each other, but they the only ones that can't stand each other halfway with the Fool in reverse, so they stay around each other. And they all stuck in that same space because none of them want to see each other get ahead. So this is like a crab in a barrel syndrome. Bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Swords. Yeah. This is a whole group of people with the Five of Wands that can't even trust each other. Like, none of these people trust each other, but they want to be around each other because they all get along on the principle of like drama. They all like the same type of drama. They all like the same type of fuckery. Nobody has critical thinking skills. With the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah. right. Let's see. Lovers in reverse. Can't show that too long. You already know. What's this lovers in reverse, please? Wow, the lovers in reverse is clarified by the King of Pentacles in the upright. Ouch. You know, it's looking like somebody is going to be building a legacy on their own. That's what it looks like. Maybe somebody thought that they needed somebody else, Two of Pentacles, to build their legacy with, but they don't. Okay? So don't think that you need somebody else next to you to accomplish something, to pull you out of something. Like you can do it with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. You can do it on your own. I don't know, HB3, you're gonna have to get with me on the personal for that. We're gonna have to slide on the personal for that. Let's see, what is this? And when I say, okay, cause see, y'all might be thinking romantic, ain't no cups. I'm talking about strategy. Okay, we got a lot of pentacles. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. We're not talking cups. We talking about money. We talking about strategy. We talking about something aside, because we talking about legacy. When you see the King of Pentacles in the upright, we talking legacy. So we're not really talking about what you gonna build with somebody else. We talking about what you gonna build outside of having someone else. Thank you, Spirit. This brings me back to a conversation I was having with Spirit the other day. Why do it seem like a lot of successful women link up with men who are not as successful as them? Now, one of two things, and y'all I already know y'all gonna be mad about what I'm about to say, but I really don't give a fuck. Sometimes it's because y'all get with these people, y'all get along well, y'all resonate on a certain level. Then some other women only want someone who don't got nothing going on, so they can control their time, they can control their attention, they can control where they gonna be at. They want to be the breadwinner, so that this motherfucker gotta stay bound to them due to the money. I've seen that transpire a lot, and a lot of successful women that I've counseled over the years, they have always chosen men who were on the same trajectory of life or legacy or finances as them, because it was an insecurity that made them feel like, no, I gotta have somebody who don't have more than me, so that I'll have a leverage over them. Okay, so be mindful of that. Because if you fucking with a King of Pentacles, they don't need you. They want you. All right? And then same goes for the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody don't need you. You don't need them. You want them. That's what Spirit is talking about. Spirit's not talking about not having nobody to be with. See, the spirits that are talking to me, they're showing me ways for you to build yourself up so solid that even if someone did leave you, lovers in reverse, your legacy would still stand. King of Pentacles in the upright. Like, oh, okay, the relationship didn't work out. The situationship didn't work out, but that ain't affected my legacy. That motherfucker left, but they didn't take my money, they didn't take my car, they didn't take my house. I ain't have to get no prenuptial or no shit like that. Like, the spirits that I fuck with, they're very headstrong spirits. So they're gonna say things that make you uncomfortable, and they're gonna push you to your potential. Period. So that's the spirits that I'm talking with right now. They're showing me they want you to build something outside of a relationship. How many relationships have you built that have fallen apart and it took a piece of you with it when it left? You got to be honest with yourself about that. Because this is what spirit is trying to deter you from and refocus you. With the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords, spirit is trying to refocus you. All right, let's see here. It ain't nothing wrong with loving somebody. It's nothing wrong with being in somebody's corner, showing up, being in love. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Ever. But what spirit is trying to show you is to maintain your individuality even when you come across these types of connections. Because in the past, you didn't. You enmeshed. And when that person chose to leave or chose to be with somebody else, it made you feel like you lost everything. So spirit is trying to show you how to bounce back from that. So that no matter who comes in and out of your life, they still leave you with the shit you had when you came in. You still got the house, the car, the money, the savings. Because it's all been in your name. Wasn't no joint accounts. It wasn't no they was with me when I was building myself up. It wasn't none of that. With the 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles going to the 9. That's what spirit is trying to show you. And I'm really speaking to women on this because a lot of the times women give too much just for attention. Like, oh, they paid me attention, now I got to give them some pussy. No, you don't. No, you don't. What outside of them texting you, hey, or calling you every now and then? What other than that have they shown you that they was, you know what I'm saying, eligible for all of this sacrifice? Fuck that. And some of my men clients too, I had to get in their ass about that too. I'm talking to all y'all. Attention don't equate worth. It don't equate eligibility. So what if they text you or they called you and said you was cute? What outside of that? Well, we talked for 7 days straight. Okay. What outside of that has given you proof that they're deserving of your most valuable essence? So we got to check ourselves so we don't get ahead of ourselves and go straight into nurturing and pouring out mode. That's why you be so drained when you leave these motherfuckers, because you didn't, oh, I gave my all. It was 3 months. It was the best 3 months of my life. Fuck that 3 months. You've done more time standing on your head than 3 months with another motherfucker you unsure of. You done more time than that on your own. Shit. You done rearrange your whole life, your whole schedule. Just cause motherfucker called you 7 days in a row. I mean, you know, you grown, you don't do what you want to do. You prove all this, you take all this time trying to prove that you worthy of a motherfucker's attention. you got to stop and think, what have they proven to you? What sacrifices have they made for you? You started off with the 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, tired of sacrificing, looking to see if all these sacrifices have been worth it. What has a motherfucker sacrificed for you to show your ass that they worthy? You know I was about to say what, HP3? As you already know, I ain't about to pussyfoot around with you with all these illusions and romanticizing bullshit. I'm not that friend. I'm not that reader. I'm not that spiritualist. Yeah, cause you is grown. And cause I say that because I give a lot of good at fucking advice. And people always do the opposite of what I told they ass to do. And then after they do the opposite, they come to me and be like, Ori, fix this because, and I be like, well, why didn't you do what I had said? Oh, well, because I was just frustrated. I was mad at the time. I was in a rush. Now they trying to put fire under my feet to hurry up and get shit fixed that they should have fucking listened to me in the first place. I'm always the friend don't nobody listen to in the beginning. And then at the end, they be like, well, I should have listened. You motherfucking right. You should have listened. You should have fucking listened to me because I'm not going to steer you in the wrong way. I'm not going to encourage you to crash out. I'm not going to encourage you to risk it all. Like, come on. Shut up, HP3, because you don't be listening to me either. I'm going to send you a stern TikTok. I'm going to send you a stern TikTok, and I'm going to send Tiff a stern email. Like, come on now. Well, we done did too much. And if you've been rocking with me for years, you already know I ain't mean. I ain't mean-spirited. I love the fuck out of you, but I'm going to tell your ass the raw truth, and that's why you fuck with me. Because you like, you know what, Ori ain't even going to lie to me. Let me just go ask her. It might hurt, but let me go ask her. Yeah, ask me. Because I love you enough to tell you the fucking uncomfortable truth. I do. I can't stand to see the people I fuck with out here looking crazy. I can't stand to see the people I love looking crazy. She said it's strict over here, Lily Cat. I don't want to see y'all out here embarrassed. Because I get secondhand embarrassment easily, so now we both embarrassed. No, we not. We are not both embarrassed. Tighten up. We are not. I'm not strict. I be having a great time. But you're right, I'm strict. But only on certain things, gang. I'm not just walking. I'm always making jokes, posting stupid random ass memes. I'm only strict when it comes to principle. When it comes to how we supposed to be showing up. Now I'm strict. Now I'm like, okay, ring the fucking bell. We gotta get this shit done. We got work to do. That's when I'm strict. When it's been a problem that has been proceeding, we gotta find the fucking solution. Other than that, let's have a good time. Fuck that. What do you have for the collective, please? Yeah, see? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We getting out of the bullshit. Ashe, confirmation, major arcana, the Chariot in the upright. We getting out of this shit, and we getting out of this shit with style. Oh, baby, you do not look like what you've been through. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And then in this deck, the Chariot, you see the guy on the motorcycle. He got his little fancy leather jacket on. His nice little, I guess those leather pants with lions on the fucking shins and a star on his fucking helmet. Like, he showed up and showed out. Like, you could have been through the worst with the 5 of Pentacles. Homeless, broke, not knowing how you gonna make it down to your last dollar, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? But now with the Chariot, you about to turn all that shit around with style. You about to come up out of this space in style. And if you were to sit with someone and tell them your story of your struggles and your trials, they wouldn't even believe it because you don't look like it. He looked fancy. He looked snazzy, gang. He looks snazzy. Like he just on the road. You know, I'm just a, what they call it. What's that word, gang? I'm just a vagabond. You know, I live life by the seat of my pants. I leave everything up to fate. This car is number 7. So this is a very spiritual energy. Somebody just kind of like, you know, I'm just living life. You know what they say, let Jesus take the wheel or some shit like that. Like you just letting spirit guide you, and you just along for the ride, because you know now you didn't come out of the worst. So the rest of the ride can't be too bad. But you look good. You look good coming out of this struggle, coming out of these hardships. Some of you guys I've seen a turnaround in your health, and you look good. Like there's something that, you know, looks really good about you, really strong, really forward moving. Now that you've come out of this space, you know. Yeah, could have been some confusion there. 7 of Cups, or some illusion, you know. Yeah. Show me this, please. Yeah, you come up out of something, gang. 5 of Wands in reverse. You've come up out of something. Could have been strenuous. You had that 5 of Wands in the upright earlier. Could have went through something that really took a lot out of you. You know? Yeah. You're getting back to yourself, though. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in the upright. We see you getting back to yourself. You know? Yeah. It's looking good, though. You got the Hermit in the upright with the 7 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you be staying out of trouble. I feel like you stay out of bullshit. If you know somebody shady, you stay away from them. 7 of Swords in reverse with the Hermit. If you feel like somebody's shady or you really can't trust them, I feel like you just put a distance between y'all two. I feel like if there was somebody who was being very calculated in your energy, creeping around, Spirit is like covering you, hiding certain things about you from these people. I don't know why I said these people. Maybe it's more than one person. Yeah. But with the Hermit and the upright, 7 of Swords in reverse, I just feel like there's a situation, Spirit says situations, plural, in your life where like you stayed out the way. You may have some like sixth sense to know like when somebody is shady or you can't trust them or they not looking out for your best interest. There's something inside of you with this Hermit that lets you know like, nah, I can't trust them. Let me stay far the fuck away from them. Let me like keep private with the Hermit certain things, because the Hermit is a major arcana. So you keep important things about your life away from whoever this 7 of Swords in reverse is, because with this being in reverse, it means like I haven't betrayed you yet, but I am gathering as much intel and information on you so that I can betray you when I fucking feel like it. And I feel like intuitively you keep being led back to the people you can trust. The ones you can trust, they know your Hermit mode. Show me this. Yeah, 6 of Wands. This is how you remain successful. This is how you stay in your victory lap. Soon as the motherfuckers start showcasing untrustworthy tendencies, you go straight into Hermit mode. Like, oh, nope, I'm out. Now, to the untrained spiritual eye, they may seem like a weakness, but to the trained spiritual eye, that's like, yeah, 6 of Wands, Hermit. you get ghost on these motherfuckers, and you go off and do what you gotta do in private, succeed in other realms, succeed, go off and do what you gotta do. So if somebody asks you, did you ghost me? Say yes. Say yes. And then they be like, why'd you ghost me? Then you be like, because you was being fucking weird and you was being fucking toxic, and spirit showed me in my dream that you was going to betray me, so I had to get away. No, don't tell them all that. Don't tell them all that. Don't tell them nothing about the dream. Say the other shit. But you're going to have to, really set a boundary. Yeah, people always know what they did, HP3. They always know. They just hoping that they can gaslight you enough for you to take on their guilt and their shame. That's really why motherfuckers be trying to gaslight you, so that you can carry their shame. Think about it. Think about it. When someone has done something vile to you or thought something vile about you, they'll accuse you of their exact actions, thoughts, emotions, feelings. They'll accuse you of that shit so you can carry the guilt and the shame, and now they can be the victim. They'll try to switch that shit up on you so quick. Man, you be gaslighting yourself. They'll pull a quick one on you. Yes, I betrayed you, but now I feel hurt because you won't talk to me no more. Some weirdo ass shit like that. Or not even that. They'll do some foul shit to you and then try to sit on you. Sit on you is like, sit on you, make their energy felt so that you don't speak your truth. Because all the time, the enemy wants you to carry guilt and shame and fear. All the time. Okay, so your success, the way you're going to succeed in this next lap is quietly. With the Hermit and the Six of Wands, you about to have a lot of private victories. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You're about to have a lot of private victories. Yeah. Keep it that way. Yeah, bottom of the deck is a 9 of Wands. Now, you might have one trusted person in your life with the after tarot energy here that maybe you can confide in. Because maybe they've been through what you've been through. And y'all both on the trajectory to success in your lives. You may have like one person that you know, like, I could disclose this to them and it ain't even gonna be no problem. Yeah, you might know this. But other than that, it's just like an energy of like you being through a lot, and you only want people around you who could resonate with you. Not like you not open to change. Not like you are closed-minded and you only want people that's around you that's yes man. Not with the 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Hermit. That's not the energy. The energy is, I only want to be around people who can respect where I've come from, respect my hustle, respect my struggle, and respect how I brought myself up to this point with the 6 of Wands. You don't want nobody around you that's going to discount what you've been through, discount your experiences and shit like that, but then still want to be around you and reap the benefit of the knowledge and the wisdom with the Hermit that you've gained from those experiences, 9 of Wands. That brought you to this success or this prosperous energy with the 6 of Wands. You have to stay away from those types of people. All right? All right, let's see. Because even if I ain't came from where you came from, I can still respect your experiences. I don't have to know verbatim and have experienced it to have enough compassion or emotional capacity to you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Yeah, Hangman in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're waking up and you're gonna wake up, right? This might be random as fuck. You might just wake up one day and be like, I can't trust none of these motherfuckers. You might, like, the illusion may break. And then you may get up one day. You may look, this may not even have to be like friends. You could just be like, I don't even, with the Three of Pentacles, I don't even fucking like this job. This place ain't for fucking me. I don't like none of y'all. I don't trust them. Like, there's a waking up that's happening that's gonna reveal the spaces and acquaintances and all the shit that you've had in life that's not evenly yoked with you. Or you may just get up one day and be like, you know what? You ain't never really been down for me. You ain't never really supported me. The fuck? Like, there's something going on there. Because, you know, when the Hangman is in the upright, it's still like a stuck position. You know, but when it's in reverse, it's an awakening. It's like, hold up. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, damn, this whole time, y'all was holding me back? This is what was holding me back? So you mean to tell me this whole time you really wasn't on my team? You was a team of me? An enemy on the team? Shit. Like, it might be, it's like some type of, you know, realization going on here. Or you could be like waking up to the fact that you don't belong somewhere anymore. That you've outgrown your space somewhere. You don't, not like you ever wanted to fit in anyway, but it's just like you don't fit in that space anymore. That company anymore. The company of those people anymore. You know, whatever. Now somebody want to switch their major. Somebody in college like, you know what? I'm not even passionate about this anymore. I want to switch my major. Yeah, or somebody's deciding to go back to school because what they did major in ain't making them no money right now. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, or ain't nobody hiring for that, or it's hard to find jobs for that, or something like that. Show me this, please. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is realizing, like, what's been holding them back could have been their own mind, could have been their own thoughts, their own perception, because the Hangman rules the perception. Somebody could be realizing, like, damn, my own perception of the world's been holding me back. With the Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be the type of person, too, here, that when something is presented to them, because if you notice on the Hangman, his crown chakra is illuminated. So somebody could be the type of person when a new idea is presented to them, Three of Pentacles in reverse, they automatically, Five of Pentacles, just deny it. Like, this is somebody that says no before they know the details of anything. This could be something that could be really enlightening for them or successful. But, you know, because the Five of Pentacles with the Three, that represents the Eight. This could be something that could be very beneficial. Something that could, like, be a stepping stone in their life. But somebody says no, or they just think lack of something. Anytime something outside of their normal perception of things is challenged or is presented to them, somebody needs to stop doing that. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is why they're losing opportunities. Somebody likes to say no all the time. Four of Pentacles. Somebody real stubborn. With the Grim Reaper over their heads because they stuck in the past. Yeah, somebody needs to Somebody needs to stop always like answering before they know the answer, or speaking on something before they, know the meat and potatoes of something. Somebody needs to stop rejecting things before they have all the details and the particulars. Because they could be missing out on very enlightening situations. Yeah. All right, let's move forward. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. If somebody don't stop, like, being set in their ways, because with the Four of Pentacles, that's like a very stubborn energy. Like, somebody needs to stop being, like, set in their ways to the point where they're, like, outdated. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody is so set in their ways that they're outdated. They're outdated when it comes to a lot of shit in their life. This is somebody that's, like, still living in 2018. So to speak, and we in 2029. Wow. Oh shit, Spirit, are we in 2029? We in 2029. We are in 2029, gang. Fuck it. That's it. Confirmation. That loud ass hood music that I love. Confirmation, we're 2029. Thank you, C. Scott Run, for believing in me. Yeah. So, like, this is a person who, this is a person who, they've always done things a certain way, right? So when you always do things a certain way, you always expect a certain outcome. But what's happening to this person with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the old way of doing things is not working, or it's a lot of glitches, and this person still refuses with the Four of Pentacles to open up and try something new. So they have a lot of frustration in them. They're frustrated at a lot of things. They're frustrated at people. They're frustrated at even the thought of doing something different than their normal routine that Spirit keeps showing them is not working. And what's going to happen to this person is they're going to do something new because they're frustrated and tired, and it's going to work. And then they're going to be sitting there thinking, like, why didn't I do this all along? Hangman, after tarot. Why didn't I accept this all along? Why didn't I refresh my way of thinking all along? Why didn't I challenge my perspective all along? I could have been enjoying this comfort, this success, this leisure, this new way of thinking this whole time. Show me this, please. We're in 2029 and people still acting like this. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody be wilding out. Aside from everything else, somebody wilds out. That's how they lose opportunities. That's how they miss their blessings. It ain't got shit to do with nobody else. Court card energy. Somebody always slick at the mouth, ready for confrontation, trying to be in conflict. That's how they keep missing out on shit. That's how. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Four of Cups. Exactly, see, Scott Rudd. Yeah. This is how they keep missing out on shit. Somebody is too reactive. Too reactive. Like, they don't slow down to think about anything. Yeah. Somebody likes being miserable too. Somebody loves to decline happiness. You see how this spirit is handing this person a cup on this Four of Cups, and they got their arms crossed? Somebody love being sad or mad. Like, that's somebody's whole personality. Like, every time, even when something good is happening, this person don't even know how to express a good emotion. Like, somebody is clocked out. Like, somebody is emotionally numb. But it's not okay, because with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they're extremely impulsive too. And they're in this crippled cycle with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A crippled cycle. Show me this, please. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. After tarot, they need to let go. Somebody is so uptight, bro. Damn, somebody is wound too tight. People don't even want to say nothing to them or around them because they feel like it's going to be used as like some type of ammunition, or it's going to be regurgitated for like oppressive ass reasons. But whoever this is, it's like they keep saying they want connection, they want people around them, they want love, but they're not vibrating at the energy of the people that they want around them. They want happy, giving, jovial ass people around them. Whole time they coming off as the fucking devil in the upright. So this is like, oh, accept all my flaws. I'm gonna be mean to you. I'm gonna be wicked. I'm gonna be evil. I'm gonna be mean spirited. But can you just keep offering me this cup so I can keep declining it? Like, somebody gets energy off of that type of shit. All right, let's get out of this. I don't really care about this energy. All right, what do we have, please? Queen of Cups. Oh, look at you being a softie. This may not even be you. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups. Somebody feels like really secure when they have many options in love. I feel like that's somebody's like parachute or some shit to not have to fall too hard for anybody. Somebody like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just keep so-and-so around. I mean, you know, somebody even be saying that shit to themselves, like, well, so-and-so got this, and so-and-so do that. I'm just gonna, you know, keep all of them around. That way I don't gotta fall hard for nobody. So somebody is like, I don't want to say hurt. Well, it might be hurt. Yeah, it's hurt. You got the Tower here with the Nine of Wands. So this is why somebody does that, because they've been hurt a lot. So somebody feels like, well, you know, if I compartmentalize my emotions and what this person make me feel and how I make them feel, and if I keep these things low key, is like trophies or things to revisit whenever I feel like it, then I won't have to feel this Tower and this Nine of Wands no more. I'll be the Tower and the Nine of Wands then. Yeah. Also, too, this Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, I see somebody kind of like getting into makeup or something like that. Maybe like trying to find their true tone or whatever. I don't know. I just see that. I see somebody in like Ulta or some shit like that. Yeah. Also, too, I see somebody like stepping back out, like after a time period of them like going through hardship with the Nine of Wands, and with the Tower, it's like boom. When somebody like steps out, they're like, it's very like shocking or some shit. Oh, okay, HP3, yeah, I see somebody doing it. Yeah. Yeah, look on TikTok. They be having a gang of stuff on TikTok. See Scott Run. Thank you for the super chat, HP3. Love you, babe. But yeah, I just see somebody like popping out with the Tower and the Nine of Wands. And I also too with the Nine of Wands and the Tower, I see somebody like popping out, like even like you could be facing like Tower moments in your own life, but you still show up and show out with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Mm-hmm. And you notice on this Six of Wands, look how he's dressed. I feel like somebody always show up for the occasion, no matter what. No matter the occasion, somebody always show up. Yeah. Even if they are in the Nine of Wands, they still show up. They could be going through a tower and they still show up with the Six of Wands. Because the Six of Wands is victory. You can't, I don't give a fuck. That's the definition of this card. So somebody always show up. I'm telling you, like we go back to that, what did I call it? What do you call it? That comparison to the marathon with the Six of Wands. You know? I feel like no matter what. Yeah, bottom of the other deck, Six of Swords. Yeah, no matter what, somebody always show up, even through Tower moments, whatever. This is why somebody's getting judgment in the upright. This is why things are going to go in somebody's favor. Somebody doesn't let circumstances of life get them down. With the Six of Swords, they just keep moving forward. They just keep going. Like, that's all somebody know how to do. Is like, just keep going. You got to give yourself compassion for that. Some people don't keep going. They sink into victim mentality, blame everybody around them, and then they rot in their own shit. But not you. Show me this, please. Yeah. You've got this Ace of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Cups in the upright. It's like even when the chips are down, you just keep moving forward. Confirmation, the Knight of Wands in the upright position. Even when the chips are down, you just keep pushing. You just push. You just emotion. You could be crying with the Eight of Cups. You could be crying. You could be emotional, but you still keep it going. If you look in the background of this Eight of Cups, it's this person walking away. And then you look here on the Knight of Wands, it's like with tears in your eyes, with frustration. Ace of Wands in reverse, not knowing your next move. You still just keep going. That's crazy. You know how much faith you gotta have to like not know your next move, but just know you can't give up? Like really think about that. In certain aspects of your life. not knowing your next move, Ace of Wands in reverse. But with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups, still pushing. Like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know where the fuck this inspiration gonna come from. This miracle gonna come from, but I know I gotta keep going. This is like, it's crazy. It's real. It's crazy. Good crazy. Show me this, please. Yeah, HP3, faith of a mustard seed. Yeah, the Fool in reverse, but you ain't stupid. That's the thing. You ain't stupid. It looks stupid to people on the outside, but to you, it's like a faith you can't explain with the Fool in reverse. It's like somebody can be like, "Well, where are you going? What's your trajectory? Where's your next landing?" You like, I don't know, but I know it ain't staying stagnant. Hey, Empress Gigi. Motherfucker coming to you right now. Like, okay, so I see you moving. I see you taking off, but where are you going? I don't know. Or they could be like, you trying to get to this place. How you going to get there? I don't know, but I know I'm going to get there. I know I'm going to get there, motherfucker. I know with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, I know I'm going to get there. I probably don't know how. It could be by bus, train, plane, boat. But bitch, I'm going to get there. Period. I feel like it's crazy to me because I feel like as illogical as that sounds, that's literally what's carrying you right now. Like, it sounds so illogical, but spirituality is not logic, okay? I want people to know that, like, but you gotta be grounded in it still. But it's like, it's so illogical, but it makes so much sense to people like us. Like, I don't know how I'm getting there. Motherfucker, I'm on my way. Knight of Wands. And I'm coming in blazing. Okay, let's see, gang. I love it. Shit. Sometimes you don't know the plan. Sometimes you do not know the plan. Spirit knows the plan. And you just ride. You know what I'm saying? Your parents ever been like, you want to ride somewhere with me? You be like, where? Don't worry about it. Just sit back and ride. Some shit like that. And those moments be so memorable because it's like, damn, mom or dad could have took anybody, but they took me. That means I'm special. And you go and you ride and it's a great time, and then y'all stop and get your little burger and fries, your little drink, or whatever special thing. It's something like that. And you know, sometimes Spirit don't want you to know the future. Spirit don't want you to know, what's ahead. They just like, sit your ass down and ride. Buckle up. Keep that faith. Stay on the path. Stay on the journey. Ride with me. I just heard this song in my head. He said, do you want to ride with me? Gang, don't block me. But he was like, do you want to ride with me? I think it's this song. I think it's this song by this guy named Young Buck or some shit like that. I don't know, but I'm hearing it and I'm seeing it, but I can't say the words because I don't know the words. G Unit HP3, yeah. Thank you, Corey Collins. I'm not crazy. I just heard that in my head. So somebody needs to play that. Somebody needs to play that. Now that's Do or Die. I love that song, C. Scott Run. I love that song. I love Do or Die and Twister. Say you want a thug, don't be scared now. Uh-oh, not Corey knowing the words. Okay, Corey Collins, come through there with the bars. I just heard that shit. Do you want to ride with me? Like, that shit sound hard. Lord. Okay, come on, y'all. All right, what do we have for the collective, please? Six of Cups in reverse. The past is over. With the Ace of Swords in the upright. Yeah. You know the past is over. You acknowledge it. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the upright. I feel like a lot of you guys are mentally past the past. You know what I mean? But I feel like at the same time, too, some of you guys have good memories of the past, but you just don't live in those good memories. You know, like you ever had some toxic ass friends and y'all had some great times, and you may think about those times sometimes from time to time. But you like with the Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, like, yeah, but I'm different now. I moved on. Yeah, that was fun, but you know, I'm over it. High Priestess in reverse. You couldn't trust them. So maybe sometimes you may think of the good times you had with people that you really couldn't trust. You know, I had some great toxic times, gang. Some great ones. We can't talk about them tonight, but just know I had my fill. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, gang, I'm back. Okay, so yeah. Sometimes you have fun with people, and then later on down the line, Six of Swords, with the Ace of Swords, that's Seven Swords. With the High Priestess in reverse, later on down the line, you realize like, damn, I went against my intuition. I knew I couldn't trust them, but I wanted to trust them. You know. Or sometimes you go through experiences and you be like, man, I should have listened to my intuition. Instead of being like too hopeful or too logical. All right, let's move forward, gang. I want to clarify, though, this High Priestess in reverse, because you already know how I feel about that. But for the most part, a lot of you guys, you have been moving on from the past, or you have moved on. I just feel like sometimes you can think about like the good memories you had with the wrong people, and then you be like, damn, it's kind of, melancholy. What's this High Priestess in reverse? Yeah, that Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like you was too close to a certain person. You gave somebody too much like leeway in your life, and they betrayed you. I feel like somebody wanted to become you. I feel like somebody went as far as to like try to destiny swap with you in some kind of way. And I know I don't really talk about that a lot, but I feel like we need to talk about that. I'm going to do a video specifically on destiny swapping for you guys, because I feel like it's important. I feel like you had somebody around you who was intimidated by your intuition, or who just admired you in a very unhealthy way, to the point of wanting to become you, or to the point where they were so delusional that they felt like they were an extension of you, and everything you thought, did, and produced was somehow from them. But it wasn't. It was fucking not. With the High Priestess in reverse, Queen, it was not. And fuck the cards, nigga. Spirit is saying it was not. Okay? Don't piss me off. Do not piss me off, because people be that fucking delusional, where they try to take on your whole identity and somehow try to make you be the fucking copycat or doppelganger or some shit. What is this? Yeah. Period. You're the original. Confirmation. King of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody wants your legacy. This Queen of Wands in reverse wants your legacy. This High Priestess in reverse wants your legacy. And they're so fucking delusional, they're trying to pretend like you want theirs. How you gonna want theirs when you're the King of Pentacles? You're the Temperance in the upright. Major Arcana. That means you set the standard with the Temperance. You already set the tone with the Temperance. This is already your energy signature. The Pentacles represent energy. The Temperance represents that spiritual aspect of things. Somebody wants to copy and paste your energy signature and make you feel like the oddball out. All while claiming to not be paying attention to you, to not really fuck with you like that. But I guarantee you, if you was a fly on the wall, monitoring spirit, so this person is a monitoring spirit. If you was a fly on the wall, you would see them trying to emulate your day-to-day life, even though they're not a part of it. It'll just be bits and pieces of whatever access they have of you, or bits and pieces of whatever knowledge they have of you, or whatever knowledge they have of your likingness with the Temperance. Show me this. Yeah, because the Queen of Wands in reverse is a very coveting energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse is like, you better not outshine me. And if I feel like there's something about you that could outshine me, I'm going to absorb that part of your identity. Show me this, please. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody that's only around you to absorb you, to absorb parts of you, to absorb parts of your identity. Hangman at the bottom of the deck, to absorb your perception, to try to be what people see you as. So somebody with the perception energy with the Hangman, somebody wants to be perceived in the same light as you. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance. So somebody wants to, when somebody talks about you, somebody wants to be likened to that. Like, yeah, you remind me of Collective. But they a fucking fraud with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They can't have a new idea until you have it. They can't have a new slogan, a new saying, a new way of dressing, being, until you show it. Show me this. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, this motherfucker ain't taught you nothing. Two of Cups in reverse. Y'all not even evenly yoked. So it's somebody that's not even evenly yoked with you that's trying to become a subsidiary of you or a fucking great value version of you. Confirmation. Who wants to make it seem like that's what you doing. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, this motherfucker ain't showed you nothing. Nine of Pentacles in the upright. You've been on this type of time. You've been on that type of time with the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Empress in the upright. This is who you are. This is your energy. You are the divine being in this situation. Bottom of the deck is an emperor, in reverse, and somebody just want to strong arm your energy signature. They a fucking loser. They a loser and they a coward. Five of Swords. With the Emperor in reverse, they a coward. So this is the type of person that got so much hidden animosity with you, but don't tell you until you're vulnerable. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody in a hot tub, like relax, drinking wine or some shit. Everything is cool, but somebody is brewing and they just start like attacking somebody in their most vulnerable moment. Like this is what a coward would do. A coward is gonna attack you when you're vulnerable with them, when you're being open with them. Somebody really wants to be you. If you look here on this card on the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, the dresses are similar, but the surroundings are different. Right? Somebody wants everything you worked hard for, even though they haven't worked for it. Somebody's a fucking weirdo. Somebody feels like if they dress similar to you, talk similar as you, like somebody got some fucking identity crisis. Yo, they like, I don't know. But they really trying to find a way to make you be in their shadow so that they can really actually be who you really are. Because they're not who they say they are. They're worried about this too with the Nine of Swords. This person could be like up early in the fucking morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You on their mind. Or they watching you in some kind of way with the fucking Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. This person needs some help. This is somebody that like thinking about you at the wrong time of the day, the wrong hours, the hours they should be resting. They watching you, trying to figure you out, spying on you, stalking you, lurking you. Nine of Pentacles, Empress, trying to figure out what you blossoming or blooming or whatever the fuck, growing, manifesting, calling in, attracting, because they want that same shit. And this is their only problem with you. With the Temperance and the King of Pentacles, this is their only problem with you. That you're like a pioneer or a trendsetter or some shit. With the Temperance and the King of Pentacles, that's the only problem with you. They feel like you need to sit down, they need to step into where you are. Whoever this person is, I would do a return to center on their punk ass. With the Empress, with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, you might need to do a return to center on this motherfucker. Because all they do is sit up and watch you. Listen to you, watch you, stalk you, spiritually or physically. With the High Priestess in reverse, they could always be getting cards pulled on you or pulling their own cards on you. Some type of divination on you or some weirdo ass shit with the Queen of Wands in reverse because they're threatened by you. Yeah. You need to do a return to center on this motherfucker. Bottom of the deck is the World card, ruled by the planet Saturn, which is the planet of karma. So yeah, you gonna have to send this shit back to them. Yeah, with the death in reverse, it don't belong to you. So it can't rest with you. Can't take you out. You got the sun in the upright position. Yeah. It's about time better days start to happen. With the Hierophant. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what that pissed me off? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched clips of that B Simone uh thingy with her best friend. That bitch is a female narcissist. She is toxic as fuck. Oh my god. Some of y'all may have had a friend like that or know somebody like that. Somebody may be somebody like that and see nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Ezra, yeah. She was popping up. Well, not her in particular, but like people weighing in on how they felt about the situation. That's what I was seeing a lot, and that's where I saw the clips a lot. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but with the sun and the Hierophant, I feel like Spirit is going to be giving you different types of enlightenment. Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups, one of the enlightenments or one of the messages that Spirit has directly for you is to choose better people. Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups, choose more supportive people to be around. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. See, what you need to be around is people who want to make money. Yeah, money ain't everything, but you better look out to the trajectory of this world. Look in the climate we in. You're going to need money to get out the way, to get the resources to get out the way. But anyhow, Spirit is saying to whoever this resonates with, they need to choose better people to be around. Not lackadaisical people, nonchalant people, not with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. You need to be around the right people. This is the time to choose your tribe wisely. And with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups, it's okay to have acquaintances. Not everybody got to be your friend. Okay? Or you don't have to extend family-like access to people who are literally only Three of Cups. The next 10 years are going to be very, very, Spirit says pertinent, and you're going to need to be very strategic. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, maybe some of you guys are going to go in with people that you trust to buy like land or something like that. With the Page of Wands, to build new on, something like that. But, you know, we've been in spiritual warfare for a while now, and now it's manifesting into the physical. So I've been saying for years, like, it's time to stock up with the Ten of Pentacles. It's time to Wising up, Queen of Swords. I've been saying shit for a long time, but you know, only time people really believe me is when I say, "Oh, somebody doing magic on you," or "Oh, that person don't deserve you." People don't really be believing me when I say shit outside of that. So I'm telling you right now, this is a time to have the right people in your life, the right people, and these are gonna be you're gonna need people who have an emotional sensitivity to things, but that's not going to be their whole personality. You're going to need people who have emotional intelligence and fucking regular intelligence. They're going to need to know how to build things, to sustain things, to create things. We might even be going into this timeline, we're going to be bartering with each other. All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Ten of Pentacles with the Empress. And look at them. They own land. They're on land. On both these cards. They're on land and they have a farm. And the Empress is there like she's sitting amongst the wheat and the pond that they have. And the growth. So you are the matriarch, or you are the person that's going to be able to bring this type of generational wealth into your family. It's extremely needed, especially in this timeline, this climate we're in. I feel like you're going to be able to do it, you know. I feel like somebody's going to be able to buy acres. They're going to start small and they're going to like expand to the point where they have like people that they could be like, yo, I bought some land here. Can you go and live on that land and tend it for me and take care of it for me? You ain't got to pay me nothing. Just go and take care of the land because I live here and I can't be there. With the Ten of Pentacles twice, Empress, somebody going to be that abundant to where it's like, yo, can you go here and live on my land, take care of my land for me? And somebody going to be like, hell yeah. All right, let's see. Yup, somebody gonna be Spirit says multi-millionaire. And I never say that shit, but somebody gonna be that. I'm telling you. Somebody's gonna be a millionaire. Or somebody's gonna be like worth a lot. Somebody's gonna be worth a lot. Alright, let's see. If somebody, whoever this is being bestowed upon, they have a very generous spirit. That's why they're gonna be given this, because they have a very generous spirit, and they're very responsible, and they know, like somebody knows something. That's right, Lily Cat, claim that. All right, let's see, gang. Okay, Unsung Symphony in reverse. Okay, so it's time to wrap something up. I feel like you are done with a cycle. Okay, you're done with a cycle. But what has happened was this cycle went on for so long that maybe you don't know how to, like, maybe you haven't really actually like actualized it. Like, damn, I'm not even there no more. I'm not with that person no more. I'm not in that space no more. I'm not in that space mentally, emotionally, spiritually anymore. I'm not at that job no more. I'm not at that house no more. I'm not in that state. See, like something has already wrapped up. Somebody just needs to come into the consciousness of it. Yeah. You're already out of something. Let me read this. This card is number 10, which breaks down to the 1. You are already out of something. It's safe to start something new. Yeah. Because the same thing not going to happen again. And we picked up on that at the top of your reading. Yeah. Yeah. It says, make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in assignments, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can now move forward with surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. Yes, yes, yes. Those pressing things. You're going to have to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, or what they call it, bootstrings or straps or some shit. Pull yourself up by whatever it is and just get the shit done. You're going to feel so much better afterwards. Because it seems like spirit is not giving you more of something because like your desk is already full with something, or your mind or your attention or your heart or your energetic space is already filled with something. But you're almost done with it. You don't even have that much to do. So like just do it so that the newness can have room to come in. It says tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety. Yeah. But I feel like some of you guys are actually in the place of tying up loose ends, or even setting the tones for the loose ends to be tied. Like some of you with the unsung unfinished symphony in reverse, it's not like you're lagging. It's just you're like waiting for like days or dates, or it's like something else has to happen before you can do something. It's not like you're just not doing anything at all. But there's like a hierarchy or a process you're going by or something like that. But it's going to get finished. All right, let's see. Not for you. So something is not for you. And this is a chessboard. This fortune cookie is sitting in the middle of a chessboard, right? So maybe this next move isn't for you. With the 6 energy, maybe it was going to move your rook somewhere, but then they moved their knight. So now it's no longer smart for you to move your rook. You might have to move your bishop. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might even just have to move a fucking pawn. But it's something that's not for you, but it's not totally canceled out because the fortune cookie is here on the top half of the card. At the bottom there's a hand. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the super chat, C. Scott Run. I appreciate you. You've been such a good, active member ever since you joined. I appreciate you so much. If you want to ask a free question, just email me, C. Scott Run. Yeah, but there's something going on here where you got to make your next move your best move. I just keep hearing the word strategic or strategy. Yeah. So when you hear not for you, don't just like end it at that. Maybe Spirit is saying it's not for you to move that way. Oh, I'm glad I got you some clarity. I'm glad. Thank you. Yeah. That move isn't for you. That play isn't for you. Let's read this, gang. Because this is the number 6, so it could be something that's tangible to you that you're trying to make a move on. You might have to be a little bit more patient. Okay. This card says, you can strategize and project and systematize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed. Although perhaps not at this game, not at this time, know when to fold your cards. So yeah, there's a move you gotta make, but I feel like we're gonna stick to the chessboard. I love chess, by the way, but you know, like when somebody makes their move on a chessboard, you could have already had a certain move planned out, and then they move a certain piece, and now that's like having you going back to the drawing board or going back to a more strategic thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be impulsive. Some chess games go on for days and days and days, right? So you probably feel like, man, I've been playing chess for a long time, just trying to get the moves right. I feel like declutter so that your mind, so that you can see it right, okay? Yeah, just kind of like slow down a little bit. That last move wasn't for you. That last thing wasn't for you. But it put you in position, you know what I'm saying, to make a better move. It just wasn't for you. All right? Excuse me. Okay, let's see, gang. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see, guys. All right. Okay, you guys got wishbone, affirmation. Yes. Okay, gang, make a wish. Make a wish. You know, Some of you guys have been vegan or vegetarian for a long time. You might go back to eating chicken. Okay. I just heard particularly like white meat. So maybe you might start eating like chicken breasts or tenderloins or something like that. No judgment here. I'm just reading the card. I'm just reading the energy. Um some of you guys also too, you might find yourself breaking bread with somebody who has the same ambitions as you. You know, you guys may be on the same trajectory. I feel like there may be like a slight difference in between you guys, but not anything that's like, oh, makes you guys, oppose each other. I'm also hearing like somebody say to somebody else, like, or two people saying to each other, like, if I make it, we both make it. Like there's two people saying that to each other, like, if I make it, we both make it. If I get put on, then you get put on. With the wishbone and affirmation, I feel like this is honest. With the rainbows and the hearts in the background of the card and the golden energy, I feel like this is a true energy. I feel like somebody may be like a really good friend to you. I honestly do. I feel like somebody might like be in your corner no matter what. Somebody might always be wishing the best for you. With wishbone and affirmation, I feel like somebody like might really be that person in your life that you don't have to like feel like, oh, they hate me. I feel like somebody always gonna be in your life and they're gonna be like, man, you can do it. This may not be somebody you've known for a long time, or it may start off like very simple, friendly, and it may evolve to something else with the bone. Bones are the structure. Bones are ruled by Saturn. So this might be somebody that's karmically led to you. You guys are karmically led to each other to do right by each other. There's a mutual respect here with the wishbone and affirmation. So this is a positive energy coming in. Maybe you wish for this. Maybe you said, hey, I just really want somebody that's going to be in my corner no matter what, and I'll be in their corner no matter what. They get me, I get them. We speak life into each other with affirmation. If you've been wishing for that, you're going to get it. Okay, let's read this. This card says, this is a great time for new ventures and projects. Stop procrastinating. Develop and unleash your creative side. Put your natural talents to good use. Success is guaranteed. News of an impending birth brings great joy. So yeah, something's going to blossom from this connection, or something's going to blossom from you just like really persevering and pushing through and no longer procrastinating on your dreams because of like delays or outside influences. You're gonna find a way around everything, I'm hearing. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here is candle illumination. You're gonna find a way around every loophole. Period. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. With clarity and illumination, you're gonna find a way around every loophole. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is dowsing rod seeker. Some of you guys may be into dowsing rods, or you want to grab some and start to, maybe connect with spirit on that. Go ahead. But yeah, there's some clarity coming through. Some of you guys may really like to work with candles. Maybe some of you guys, manifestation and stuff like that has many different facets. Some people work with water. Some people work with earth. Some people work with air. Some people work with fire. Some people work with herbs. You know what I'm saying? But for some of you, maybe you work well with fire. If you do, go with that. You'll find a lot of clarity in that. Yeah. Confirmation. Mastery. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, gang. It looks good. It just looks like a lot of layers, you know. But you guys aren't simple people, so you can't expect simple readings. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like working with fire around this time would be very beneficial for you. With the crystal ball energy too, you might need some clarity. Let's read this. Okay. Candle. Soon you will understand an answer to a problem or question will be revealed. Be careful not to dismiss your ideas and psychic abilities. Trust. Get more sunshine. Open the curtains and let light in. Shine like the star you are. Yeah, yeah, gang. This your season. You gotta shine. You gotta shine. Don't denounce your capabilities, man. You may be having like intuitive nudges and stuff, and sometimes you may second guess it. Like, am I just being paranoid? Am I tripping? And then spirit will show you clearly, not no trickster spirit, bitch. Cause some of y'all be listening to trickster spirits and gas yourself up off of that. You'll know when the divine is speaking to you. You know? But you know, back in the day, even when tarot cards were available, people used to read crystal balls. People still read crystal balls. That's still very possible. So somebody may be seeking some clarity on something, maybe on some type of work. Somebody's seeking, you know, illumination on something that's been hidden from them. But there will be some clarity that comes through for you. It says, get more sunshine, open the curtains and let light in. Yeah. Stop just laying in your bed all day with the curtains pulled, staring at the screens. That shit will make you awkward, anxious. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Even if you just gotta go sit outside on the porch for a minute. You know? Even if you gotta take a walk or something, get some sunlight. All right, you guys got crystal ball. It says, be conscious of every word you speak and each thought you think. Concentrate on honing your own special talents and interests. A clear sign will soon present itself in answer to your question. Be sure to keep on full alert. Yeah. You've been asking for clarity, you're gonna get it. You know? Some of you guys may need to get with somebody you trust to help you hone your gifts. You know, I know that having the clairs can be very confusing when you don't have anyone around you that has them and has learned how to ground themselves in it. So maybe some of you guys may have a lot of like, you know, intuitive nudges, things like that, and you just don't really know how to like ground yourself in it. Maybe you need to go to somebody you trust that can help you with that. All right, but with candle illumination and crystal ball clarity, that's speaking off top of clarity coming in, you seeking clarity and gaining it, getting it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you need some help, you can book with me. My links are in the description box below. All right, gang, I love you guys so much. That was your collective tarot reading, energy check-in. Shout out again to all my moderators. Thanks again to my magical members and my lovely super chatters. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me, or a conversation, or spiritual tips, or purchase anything from my website. All right, gang. Until next time. Take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.